That's what you're really picking up, some garbage.
Ooh. Oldham came across to the block. Walker on a jump shot.
Walker getting his first points of the night. 39-28. Back to an 11-point New York lead.
Oldham quiet so far tonight, but had a heck of a game last night. 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 block shots.
Daly had to force it up over some timber, and he didn't get it. Walker, back to Walker, and he missed it. Changed hands. Greenwood, and there will be a foul. Well, Walker back in at center, and Oldham has gone to the bench. Hubie wasn't too happy about things. Cummings is in, and King is back in.
Well, he can be pretty happy, though. He's maintained an 11-point lead with his two highest scorers on the bench, King and Cummings. So I would assume at this particular point in the game, he has to be pretty satisfied.
Michael Jordan back in, and Watley goes to the bench. Greenwood's got it, and that gives David 5. 39-30, New York over the Bulls. 9-point difference. The closest the Bulls have been 8 after falling behind by 15. King tried to take it on up and couldn't. Oh, a steal right there by King, and he'll try it again, and he'll get it. Boy, that is some work by Bernard King.
Well, even though the superstar he stays after it. He's a hustler, but he's probably upset because he missed the first one. Now again in the double team. And
there they come out of there with it. And Tucker ends up with a bucket. Gives him 5. He had a three-pointer earlier. 43-30, 13-point lead New York. Boy, their defense has really messed the Bulls up here in the early going tonight. Daly. And he almost lost it. Saved on the baseline. Jordan, too hard. Greenwood going to try to take it up. And he took a walk that traveled. Johnson going to come back in for Chicago. Greenwood will go out. Les Matthews will come in at the guard. And Daly will leave.
Bulls are awful flat tonight. Kevin running people in and out, looking for a spark, looking for somebody to give them a little life. Had a tough game last night, but that's no excuse in this league. Got to come back every night.
Bailey is back in for New York. So for the most part, most of the starters are back. King, not this time. Corzine on the weak side with the board. Gets it away to Michael Jordan.
And now they got Steve Johnson on King. That'll be a tough matchup for Johnson.
Quentin Daly bounces high, no. Corzine came down. Going to try to put it up. He did, but it wasn't any good. Put it up again. Johnson gets stripped, and it was off Johnson's knee. It'll be New York's ball.
Bulls got a lid on it.
So Matthews, who tried to come in earlier, finally gets back in now, and Q goes to the bench. 6:50 remaining till halftime. Barrow, quarter court far side against Matthews. He's going to shoot from there, and he will get it. Barrow has 11.
In doubt, fire it up.
15-point lead again, matching their big enough the glass. That'll go, and he was fouled. Boy, the continuation really paid off for Michael there, and he has 8.
It went from one great player on a replay to another one live. Both of them kind of similar, good scorers. They both want the ball at the end.
Jordan at the line going for his 9th point. Doesn't get it.
I like to see him match up at forward later on in the game.
All right, here comes Cummings. Hey, there's a big guy dribbled three-quarters. He's going to shoot it.
I bet Hubie loved that.
Right back out to him. Walker takes it back up.
Jordan
spins off after changing hands. Johnson with the board, and Mike.
Oh, you can pick it up.
He was afraid, I think, that he was going to be charged.
College, that's double dribble, and you can pick it up in the pros.
Orlando with 14. Orlando, really the only Bull here tonight, showing a lot of spark with that offense. He's got 14 points.
You see Jordan go up in the air. It looked like he changed direction while he was in midair to miss fouling on that last play.
45-34 New York over the Bulls. From the corner, no.
Look at Bernard King. See, Steve Johnson trying to front Bernard King, kept the ball from him, but what happens is if the shot's taken, then Bernard has great position for the follow rebound, which he got, and then drew the foul.
King against Johnson. Moves right, cuts left, and spins off. No. Cummings came down. slapped away from him, but saved in the corner. Boy, they have saved some balls tonight, haven't they?
Well, the Bulls are a step slow. They're not getting the loose balls. They're not getting the loose rebounds.
And Cummings has 8.
That was a nice reverse move by Cummings. He's not that quick. The Bulls should have had some help. Weak side. Uh-oh.
Oh, good. And Jordan right there for the alley-oop.
That was the same play they ran last time, except Bailey, because he got burnt the time before, didn't want to help. They got the lob to Jordan. He was open.
47-38, Knicks over Bulls. Sparrow, quarter court far side. Looking out on top to Walker. Takes it in.
Going to call a walk on him. Ooh. He started to call a walk on that. And then he called a foul.
Yeah, but somebody threw an elbow in there.
Bernard giving Hugh Hollins the stare.
Would you believe that is the first point tonight for Steve Johnson?
He likes to play Atlanta. He had 25-point nights back-to-back against the Hawks.
All right, Cummings going to have to bring it up again.
Well, what happens is Matthews is dogging Sparrow. They want to keep the ball out of his hands.
He went down and shot it again.
Another loose ball retrieved by the Knicks.
That's right. They've gotten at least a half a dozen.
Oh,
what a move by Walker. That gives him 4. 9-point lead.
He's putting on a show for the folks back home.
Bailey with it. Walker from behind, Matthews. Too hard off the back. He was a first-round pick for the Mets in '83. Played collegiately at Arkansas.
He's a fun guy, too. I talked to him a little bit before the game. He said to say hello to everybody back home. Always smiling.
That gives Walker 5. 10-point lead.
Pretty good basketball player, too, huh?
Yes, he is. 6'4".
Got a good future. Got a great basketball body. Long arms, long, gangly, quick.
Willowy. Corzine off the glass.
Dave's found the range here a little bit. Had trouble getting started. Missed a couple bunnies, but got 2 in a row now.
Corzine now has 6.
Bulls are staying within range. They're not getting buried. They're playing bad enough, really, to get buried.
50-42. They could just close it down to about 5 at intermission.
Bingo.
Oh, that's King. Give him 11.
Don't give him breathing room. He'll fill it up.
Back to a 10-point lead, New York over Chicago.
He hadn't played well, and he's got 11. I mean, that's scary.
That's really a sign of a great player. Look at Matthews, and it just wouldn't roll for him. It stayed off the rim. Bailey, left wing, King. That'll be goaltending. Give the bucket to King and give him 13.
Michael Jordan streaking down the floor to help defensively. Got there a little late. Goaltending.
54-42. We're near the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Johnson against Cummings. Back out to Matthews. Alley-oop, Jordan. And a whistle on the baseline as he tried to come by. They saw that alley-oop coming, and they tried to grab him.
Yeah, a little shim there from Sparrow.
He's 0 for 1 at the line. 11 for Michael. 54-43 New York. We're under 3 minutes at 2:57, second quarter. Both by Michael. Give him a dozen. He has 12. Woolridge 14. The leader in the game is King with 13. Got to turn it around on all those rebounds they've been getting. Those loose balls especially. There's King again.
Smart move by Bernard. He's trying to post Steve Johnson up. He knows Steve's too big and too strong for that, so you just take him outside, put a little one-on-one move on him for the hoop.
So King, with a 33-point average, is at 15, so he's right about it. Corzine, yes. And Corzine has 8. A little different turnaround for David. Last night, just couldn't find the hoop at all in 13 minutes of play. David has 8 tonight. 56-46, Bulls down by 10. Walker looking.
There he is again. Bernard brought him outside. Oh, Michael Jordan on the block.
Jordan put the block on Walker.
Michael.
Slapped away. That'll be a foul on Walker.
Here's the play. Walker getting the ball in the paint area on a smaller Matthews. Takes it up. Look at Michael come from the weak side. Gets it, takes it to the glass. Doesn't pin it on the glass. That's goaltending.
Back to live. Johnson getting his 3rd free throw in a row.
You can take it to the glass. Oh, it's fun to watch that.
Johnson with 4, so he's picked up 4 points here in the last minute, all from the line. 56-48. Closest the Bulls have been was 7 here in the second quarter.
I think outside of the dunk, the block shot's the most exciting play in basketball.
Cummings spinning. He took I thought he walked, and they called a foul. The line. Cummings with 8, 2 in the quarter. 73% free throw shooter. 4 for 4 tonight, making him 5 for 5 with the good rattle. 9 points for Cummings. 5-year veteran out of Cincinnati. Give him 10. 6 of the 10 from the line where he's been perfect. Matthews against Tucker, quarter court far side. Corzine, he'll take a walk on the baseline trying to maneuver for position. It went through, but the walk took place. No bucket.
They ran that same play again. They brought Jordan around Corzine to try to draw some people to him to get Dave a little better position. That time the Knicks defense did very well.
King putting a move on Greenwood, then pulls up, goes back.
Good defense by Greenwood. I thought that could have been an offensive foul. Now they're going to
illegal D.
I don't know. It's tough to win anywhere on the road in college basketball this year. A lot of parity. The Ball's going to lose some ball games.
Walker got it. Walker with 7, all in the quarter. Back to a 12-point New York lead. We're going toward the minute mark in the second period. Johnson, Jordan, quarter court. Fouled by Walker as he went by.
Michael's trying to get unleashed some way tonight. Get everybody into it. Get one of those fabulous dunks from Flash Jordan. Can't seem to get loose, and Walker's really the ideal guy to defend him. He's as quick, can jump as well. Got the long arms to bother the shot. So
Butch Carter going to come in now. Take a look at the move.
Well, here's Michael. One-on-one. Walker down real low, playing good D. There's the grab right there. Michael goes baseline. Great finish, but it doesn't count.
First free throw while we're away with the replay. Jordan made it. He has 13. Make it 14 for Michael. 60-50, 10-point difference. Butch Carter, 4-year veteran out of Indiana. Played with L.A. a year, Indiana for 3, and here comes Jordan. Here comes Mr. Jordan. Almost lost it. Baseline Corzine off the glass, and good by David.
David seems to have the feel a little bit of touch tonight. He's banging his points down there on the board.
If you could stop him this time down and come down and get one and get it down to a 6-point difference, boy, it'd make a lot of difference.
They've stayed in the game pretty well already.
Bailey? Yes.
They'll
with 8.
They'll go for one shot. An 8 to 10-point range is poorly as they played. I think they got to be happy with it.
Guy that's hurt him that you didn't expect was Bailey. He's really not played that well. But
they'll go 1-4 offense. Let Michael go one-on-one. Run the clock down. If he gets a double team, which is you're sure he will, Michael will dish it off as he does so well.
10 on the big clock, 7 on the shot clock. Jordan takes it in, dotted line. Holy Toledo, what a play! 16 for Jordan.
Play to D, though.
From way out. Yeah, that's a 3-pointer by Tucker.
You got to play to D. You can't rest on your laurels.
And instead of getting it down to 6 or even 7 or 8, it's 11 on that 3-point by Tucker, his second of the night.
Well, here it is. Dave Corzine should have realized that there was nobody to pass to. You got to stay with the guy that has the basketball.
So Tucker, who has taken 3 shots tonight, made 3, and 2 of the...
Looks like he's going for the stuff. May have been a good block. David did a nice job in getting his arm out there and causing the contact.
I think Bailey got him on the hand and picked up his 3rd foul. Corzine at the line going for his 11th point, and he's got it.
See, a lot of times you get that initial flow on the break, and the teams will do a nice job picking it up, but someone will get confused, and 2 guys will pick up 1 guy, which will leave a lane open to the basket.
Corzine trying to get it under the double digit, and he does. So that's a dozen for Corzine. 65 to 56. Sparrow out between the rings. Cummings Fakes, drives baseline by Corzine off the glass. Good move by Cummings.
Well, they got Corzine on Cummings, and what they're doing is they're taking Cummings outside, making David playing him out high.
67-56 New York. Jensen took a walk, was going to try to make going. 67-56 New York. We played about 50 seconds of the second half. Sparrow between the rings to Cummings. Cummings takes it off into the corner again. Overload the far side. Back to Cummings. 20-footer Cummings. No. Rebound Jensen. He's picked up 2 boards here in a hurry. There was a man right behind Matthews, and he wasn't going to give it to him and waited till it was safe, so Matthews brings it up. Johnson, far corner. Back to Matthews. Matthews has yet to score in this game. Needs some help out of him. Woolridge goes baseline. Looked like he got fouled from behind. Didn't call it. And there's Corzine to get the bucket.
Corzine on the follow. Woolridge tried to back pick on Jordan. Didn't really do it very well. That's how they're trying to release him on the weak side. Nice follow by Corzine on the missed shot.
But Corzine has picked up all 4 of the Bulls' points here in the second half. Knicks lead at 67-58. And Cummings lost control of it, but picked up, as they have all night, picked up that loose ball. Cummings lost it, but Bailey got it, and there's another garbage can. And Bailey has 10. Well, put a lid on that can, will you?
Garbage all counts, Milo.
I guess it does.
Looks the same in the paper today.
But boy, they are really getting more than their share of it here tonight, and it's really paid off. That's really the biggest reason they're leading. Jordan, no. Corzine is going to go back up, and he got it, and Corzine with 16.
David, very lively tonight. Maybe that's because he's one of the people that sat out last night. Got a lively body. He's the only one getting the loose balls and rebounds.
All right, back to a 9-point lead for the New York Knicks. Sparrow against Matthews. Out at the top, Walker. He took a walk as he tried to take off. He had thoughts about going down the lane.
Well, he did. He made that move very nicely a couple times in the first half. Had Michael Jordan up in the air a little bit, going to the basket.
At the half, at UAB, the Blazers have doubled it on the Blue Demons, 34-17.
Bad pass by Matthews. Walker with those long arms got to it.
Bird to the trailing man, Bailey. No. Corzine with a rebound. Gets it to Jordan. Matthews down the lane. Fingertip roll by Matthews. And he finally gets on the board here tonight and did it at a big time. It's 69-62. 7 points. That's the closest they've been in this half, and the closest since halfway through the second quarter.
Well, they're moving the ball, little transition basketball. They've gotten some hoops and some free throws off the transition game.
King Cummings going to try a reverse.
A hook, maybe.
No basket.
They got Johnson on the foul. A lot of time.
Ridge was 16, his first in the second half.
Well, a lot of offensive rebounds in this second half. The Knicks had 5 in the first half. The Bulls had 6.
We've got a timeout at the Garden. Kevin Lockery slapping the Bulls on the back as they come over. They've closed the gap. Knicks are leading 71-64. The 9th, and we'll be back in this part of the country on the 16th with the New Jersey Nets.
Kevin made the call. He's very aware of what's going on. They had a backcourt violation, and Kevin noticed that the 24-second clock had gone below 14. Therefore, the refs had no choice but to call it.
We've talked about him before. He's got his eyes on more things than anybody I've ever been around. Woolridge backing in, fadeaway jumper, 2 for Orlando, and he's got 18. He's now the leading scorer in the game.
He hasn't missed a shot. He's 8 for 8.
Now the good balance showing. 18 Woolridge, 16 Corzine, 16 Jordan. 71-66, a 5-point difference.
King brings Johnson outside and then makes the move. That's the only way he's going to beat him. Early in the game when Bernard had Orlando on him.
Wow, I missed that one. The second one he's missed. He's now missed 2 out of 3 tonight.
That's a tough defensive matchup for the Bulls. You might see one Rod Higgins come in and try to play King, especially late in the game when it's down to the wire. Or you could see that matchup we've talked about between Jordan and King.
All right, see if we can take some hope out of that right there as he missed 2 free throws. So it's still a 5-point lead for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead was 15.
Michael Jordan triple teamed on that play. Somebody's got to be open. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Look at that! Oh, and it didn't go, but the crowd's still oohing and eyeing. Oh, man, what a hang time. Walker down and under, gives off to King, and the bucket is good by King. He has 19. He's now the leading scorer in the game.
Again, Bernard King using the body contact to his advantage to keep the defensive player away from him. He does that better than anybody in the league.
Matthews out between the rings. Look at that. Two men almost ready to take him on. Bad pass. King, right wing, Sparrow off the glass.
Well,
Sparrow with 8.
That wasn't really Matthews' fault, even though he threw the ball away. He's got to have somebody come up in the middle as a release man.
75-66, so they built it back to a 9-point lead after the Bulls had it down to 5. Woolridge, dotted line, 2 for O and 20 for Woolridge.
O is still perfect if the halftime statistics are right. He was 6 for 6 at half. He's got 3 in a row the second half.
75-68 New York.
Oh, I don't know how Walker got that up on the... 4 guys in there tried to block that shot. Walker gets it up, off the glass and in.
And the young man from Corliss High School in Chicago now has 14 points. Woolridge out between the rings. Look out from behind. Going to take it in.
Jordan the follow.
What a follow, and he has 18, his first and a half. And the New York crowd appreciates Michael Jordan up with more nicknames than most clubs will have.
That's offense. Bernard
should have been, but star on the back of his jersey so they don't call it.
They're letting
and
him play tonight a little bit.
Walker has 16.
They're letting him play a little bit, Milo.
All right. See if that's fine if they call it that way both ways.
Well, only 18 fouls called in the first half.
79-70.
There's Jordan again. Now this is what the Bulls need, someone to give him a little life. He's come alive.
He has 20.
Those kind of players, you can always see it in their eyes, too.
Jordan against Walker. Back out to Sparrow. Matthews with him. Cummings, quarter court, far side, makes a move on Corzine. Pulls up dotted line, and he got it. Cummings doesn't do it very smoothly, but he gets the job done.
He and Corzine look like 2 trucks trying to make it down a one-street alley, I'll tell you.
81-72 New York. Bulls had it down to a -5. Jordan looking inside, holding it like a ping pong ball. Matthews will jump it, and he'll get it.
Sure, Kevin didn't want that shot, but if they go in, hey, what can you say?
81-74 New York, 4:35 remaining in the third quarter. Long way to go. Bulls have got to just keep chugging at him. Bailey against Woolridge. Walker against Jordan. And he traveled. The good D by Jordan made him travel right down on the baseline. Quentin Daly coming in.
Michael's one of the few guys in the league who can get away with not playing really good defense up front because he's got such great skills to make up for it. If he gets speed, he's got the quickness to get back into the play and also the jumping ability to bother the shot.
Greenwood replaces Johnson. Daly picks up Matthews. 2 freshmen in for the Bulls. Corzine.
Boy, they're letting him play tonight. Goodness.
He's going to take it. He won't get it.
There's
But a tip won't go by Jordan, but the tip by Greenwood.
Good job keeping it alive by Jordan. Greenwood there to follow.
8 points for Greenwood, his first since coming in just moments ago. First time he's had in this half. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 81-76, New York.
There's Daly.
Now we need some help out of Q. Looking to the
dunk.
trailer. Jordan. Oh, what a move. Holy Toledo, what a player. What a showtime player he is. And that's going to bring QB Brown off the bench to call time. The Bulls are within 3. And it's 81-78 New York. All right, have a lady in the balcony, Doctor. And there is a move by Sparrow, and he has 10-4 in the quarter. 83-78.
Jordan went over to double team a little. Daly went over to double team a little bit, got burnt, didn't get any help from the weak side.
Woolridge quarter court against King. Corzine. Double team gets it to O, and he'll take it and get it. And Woolridge with 22. He and Jordan with 22 apiece.
Orlando hot from all over, shooting with some range tonight.
Back to a 3-point difference. Started the quarter 11 down. Oh, back door, and they don't get it. Corzine will get it. Boy, was that a big miss. You could come down and get it to 1.
Michael turned his head, got beat on defense, got help from Dave Corzine.
Corzine, Orlando. Take it in the lane. And
give it to
it'll
him.
Go. And now you got a chance to tie.
That's called the continuation rule. Used to the extreme. Hey, Orlando gets the ball. Right here, here's the whistle. Takes the 2 steps he's entitled to. Up and in, got a chance for the 3-point play and to tie the ball game.
Trent Tucker replacing Walker at a guard. Tucker number 6. Woolridge with a chance to tie. The last time this game was tied was at 4-4.
I thought you were going to say 0-0.
No, sir. We are tied at 83. What a comeback for the Bulls here now. The thing is to hold on to it. Don't let New York get back out in front. Keep it where it is. Cummings spins off the glass. No! Slapped up by Tucker. No. Rebound Jordan. Bulls have a chance to take the lead. The only lead they had all night was when it was 4-2 Chicago.
Hubie Brown palming the ball called on Jordan. He's got big hands. He just grabs the ball.
Soft touch. No.
Jordan.
Tipped by Jordan.
He's all over.
24 for Jordan. 25 for Woolridge.
Tucker.
85-83 Chicago.
Trent Tucker just smiling. Tucker can't guard Jordan and obviously can't help on the offensive boards with him.
And a foul as King came under and tried to reverse. Cummings goes to the bench for the Knicks, and the free throw is good by King. That gives him 25 in the quarter. He has a chance to tie it here. Or the King was complaining about the ball, or I think they wanted to wipe it off, huh? So that's what they've done.
A little warm in here. Get some perspiration on it. I don't think anybody would have to stick him out there.
No. King missed the free throw. That's the fourth one he has missed tonight. Come on, Q, get it up. And he palmed it. Hubie Brown planted the seed. And 85-84 Chicago.
And Michael does palm the ball according to the rules, but they usually let that go a lot.
King and fouled. The ball did not go through the hoop, so he'll just go to the line.
Well, Michael Jordan and David Greenwood got mixed up.
Foul for the Bulls in the quarter. King at the line where he has had trouble tonight. That is the 5th time he's missed out of 7 tries.
Tell me this game's not in your head.
78% free throw shooter, and he has missed 5 out of 7.
You get to thinking about it, it's the worst thing you can do.
Well, he did it again. Now a whistle. Did somebody go in the lane too quickly?
They call it lane violation on David Greenwood.
Well, see if he can go for the hat trick. Well, he got a second chance, and he made it. 17,865 here tonight. Boy, what a crowd. Don't tell me that Michael Jordan doesn't help this franchise at home and away. Daly gives off to Corzine. He'll take it back up, and a whistle. And I think Sparrow was in there. That was a mismatch. At the line, he has 16 points, 6 in this quarter.
I would think Walker would be the key. He's having a good game offensively to ride saddle on Bernard King for a while. Play the good D on him, try to shut him down and tire him out a little bit.
Corzine missed them both. It gets contagious. So we're still tied at 85. Tucker in the corner. King.
No, they got David Greenwood on King.
Cavanaugh is in at center, number 8. That'll be a block. And that'll be on Greenwood, and he has picked up 21 points. The leader in the game is Woolridge with 25. Jordan has 24, and there's 22 points for King. So after he got the lane violation, he found new hope. He made one and now steps up this time and gets one.
You're almost better off before that, fouling him and putting him on the line.
Up, he's back on it. That's the 6th one he's missed. Coming out of there with it is Tucker.
That right there comes from the lane violation. See, the Bulls are thinking about it, not wanting to jump in there too soon, and the Knicks get a rebound off their own missed shot.
Oldham getting ready to give Corzine a breather. Corzine playing one of his better games, and there is some contact over in the corner. Greenwood and King, and Greenwood has picked up his 5th foul. Well, I don't have enough time. King has 23.
Bernard King is listed 6'7", 205. I don't think he's 6'7". Probably uses his body as well as anybody in the league. Not only to 1 to get his shot off, but 2 to draw fouls. He does it very well.
All right, King with 24. 9 in the quarter. Oldham is in at center. Oh, he was expecting Higgins or Johnson to go to the corner. Neither one did, and then it was just a wild pass out of bounds.
Well, Michael got up in the air, and when you go up in the air, you got to pass or shoot. A little bit too far away to shoot, even for him. Threw it away.
Cavanaugh back out to Butch Carter. King almost walked. Orr back out to King.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
It's down to 4. King, no! Rebound, Oldham. And with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter, Bulls try to come up. They're down by 3. Jordan, and he got fouled while in the air.
Followed by Butch Carter. That's
Carter, the Lakers, and this is his second year as a Knick. Free throw by Jordan gives him 25, ties him with Woolridge for scoring honors at the moment. King with 24. And bounces down for Michael. He has 26, leading scorer in the game. 88-87, New York by 1. They'll play it for 1 here.
Yeah, those will put some pressure on him, try to get him to take a quick shot so they can get the ball back and get another shot themselves. Of course, the Knicks will try to hold as long as they can. Only one difference between the shot clock.
That'll be an illegal D.
An illegal defense.
Well, I'll tell you, it's right now verbalizing that to Hugh Holland.
Orr with 5, his first in the quarter. 89-87 Knicks. Only 9 seconds left in the third period. The Bulls caught him and eventually won in front 85-83, but are now trailing 89-87. Orr, and that's Tucker with a reach-in foul. Oh, that's
followed by Michael Jordan.
Jordan getting his second foul.
Well, with 4 seconds to go, he tried to pick the pocket. Not a smart foul. They put him on the line here now for a chance for 3 points at the end of the quarter.
Tucker on the line, 2 shots.
Tucker with 8 has not scored in this quarter. Had 2 3-pointers in 2 tries in the first half. Doesn't get the roll. Makes a 3-pointer, but the free throw uncontested doesn't make.
Yeah, your good teams, as I said before in the first quarter, will get a good shot here with 4 seconds to go. They may not make it, but at least they'll get a good attempt.
Way down court and knocked up in the air, and it's going to be over for the... Does it go? Does it count?
No, it does not.
No, does not count. Both officials waving it off, and Hubie Brown, ho, ho, ho. Well, we have played 3 quarters. We'll take a look at it here as they break up a play at midcourt.
Well, we don't have a clock on the screen, so we're not going to be able to see. It was a beautiful play. Well done, but it'll all go for naught.
And I'm sure he had a little word about that as Jordan comes up against Tucker. There's the double team again, and Oldham.
Well, Oldham I don't know why Oldham's even out there. Michael should know better than to throw him the ball. You want to try to get the ball in the middle on a zone press like that.
Jordan and Daly at the guards, Higgins and Johnson at the forwards, Oldham at centers. We start the fourth quarter. Or quarter court against Higgins. Swing it far side, King. See if he's going to put on a move here. Be an illegal D.
Now he's caught an illegal defense because Daly comes way from the weak side. And Hugh Hollins is saying as Daly comes through the lane to double team, that's when the illegal defense occurs.
All right, Orr, who made the last tee on the illegal D. See what he does with this one. He doesn't get it. Brown. Between the rings to Cavanaugh, the rookie center.
They're trying to go low to Bernard King. Bread and butter, man.
King fouled by Johnson. And Johnson has picked up his 4th.
Again, Bernard King uses
the trigger for New York. Carter.
One-on-one, King.
Way over in that corner to Carter, and that 3. Carter's first points of the night, and it's on a 3-pointer, and that gives them a 93-87 lead.
Good look by Bernard King. Found the open man. Knows Carter can shoot the 3-pointers.
He's their best 3-pointer, 8 out of 27 coming in here tonight. Oldham with a hook. Too hard. He almost broke the glass.
A brick hook. Whew. Bulls got to be careful right here. They could get blown away very quickly.
Yeah.
Lose all their spunk.
All of a sudden here for a couple of minutes, they have not played well. Intercepted by Daly and then couldn't control it. Picked up by Carter and fouled. So the good play by Butch Carter. Jordan with 28 points. He's the leader in the game. Woolridge 25. King for the Knicks has 24. Approaching the 10-minute mark in the quarter. 94-89 New York. King against Woolridge. Now he's directing traffic, gets it to Tucker. Or no advantage there, fakes a shot, now makes a move on Johnson, puts it off the glass. No!
Bernard King.
King takes it off the glass, puts it up again. He has 26. 96-89, 7-point lead. Bulls, you remember, went in front briefly in the quarter. There's an interception by Orr. King made a move, and Daly got him. So he rattles one through to give him 28, and it's a 9-point lead. That's the biggest lead they've had in a while. So Bulls have fallen behind. They got to go to work all over again. Daly to Jordan, and look at that move.
Michael slithers through the hoop.
He's got 30. Jordan with 30 makes it a 7-point game, New York. 9:15 remaining in the ball game.
Kind of disappointed because he didn't dunk it.
Remember, after our ball game on Channel 9, the news, the sports, and the weather. Butch Carter tried to get it to Cavanaugh, finally did.
Yeah.
Left hand, it is no good. He had traveled before he got the bucket.
No, they're calling for raking away. Milo used his opposite hand to keep the defensive player away from him so he could take the...
Daly.
1-4 offense, Daly on the point.
Turn around, no. And Johnson.
Take up.
Yep, Johnson up on the back. That'll be 5. That's his 5th. And Greenwood will be bench. Corzine and Greenwood.
Looks like Michael Jordan may go all the way here in the second half. And Bernard King. Look at that.
Oh, what a move. A whirling dervish by King, and he's got 30. King with 30, Jordan with 30, Woolridge with 25. O's been quiet here for a while. 191 New York. Intercepted and then loses it out of bounds on the far side. It'll be Chicago.
Got to get their game back under control.
Michael Jordan against Carter. Moves along the baseline. Reverse. Got it. Holy Toledo, is he something to watch?
Well, he makes you think he's going up on one side of the board, then uses the rim to his advantage, kind of as a shield for him, slips it up through the other side.
32 for Jordan.
Looks like he's going up. Cavanaugh thinks he's going up on the left-hand side, slithers around to the right, up and off. Michael didn't even look as it went in.
Orr does not get the free throw.
Well, the Knicks, a 73% free throw shooting team, struggling a little bit here from the line tonight. If they had not been struggling, it wouldn't even be close.
Give Orr 6, and it's 101-93 New York. We've gone under 8 minutes. Jordan, they double team him, gets it away to Corzine.
Well, like I said, their whistles are coming to life here in the second half.
Second foul on King. Woolridge will put it in play, quarter court far side in front of the New York bench. Gets it into Q. Jordan going to make his move, pull up, back out to Daly. He puts it up and got it. And Daly with 4, and that's his first field goal in this game.
After being so hot last night at the stadium, he struggled here tonight so far, finding range for his jump shot.
6-point difference, New York on front, 101-95. Still time, Tucker way out, Tucker no, rebound Jordan. Now Jordan taking a look. Started, spins, pulls up, passes off Greenwood. Greenwood, no. Corzine came down. Corzine got it. Corzine, what an effort by Corzine. The former Blue Demon just made a great play.
But had that forearm on Cummings' shoulder, so he couldn't jump. Not that Cummings can leap by all means.
18 points for Corzine. 4-point game, New York, 101-97. Cummings with a hook. He got it. Cummings with 16. Cummings just quietly does his thing. Those are 16 quiet points.
Looks like he's struggling, and it ends up going in.
Walker getting ready to come in. So is Sparrow. They're 2 guards who had been sitting out with 4 fouls. Woolridge pulls up. Baseline, no. Taken down by Orr. New York on the move. Leading by 6, 103-97. Tried to backdoor it to Orr, but slapped away.
And the Knicks only have 1 team foul.
Big point. King turnaround jumper, and he's got it, and King has 32.
Well, nothing you can do about that. He just used Orlando's body, pushed off of it, shot the fadeaway, he's tough to stop down there.
Daly almost into the corner, now pulls back out, goes dotted line, and fouled as he tried. 5% free throw shooter, best on the team. Daly with 5. He's got to give us a shot in the arm here down the
Well, he's got to hit that open
here.
jump shot when they double off on Michael and Orlando.
6 for Q. 105-99, 6-point lead New York.
Bulls in some trap defense themselves now.
We are halfway through the final quarter. Walker too far under and lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, he just lost that. Nothing happened. Was going to go up for the shot, slipped out of his hands. Bulls ball, good break for the Bulls. All
right, Q will bring it up against Walker.
Knicks in a straight man-to-man right now. They've gone back to the traditional man-to-man defense.
Jordan. Orlando, yes, a good soft roll for O and gives him 27.
Knicks really zoning up down low when the ball is in the 2-on-2 game with Jordan and Orlando coming way over from the weak side. Watch for the illegal defensive call.
New York with the ball in a 4-point lead. Walker to Sparrow. They've got their starting guards back in. Orr, baseline, pulls up, jumps it, got it.
Good shot over Corzine. Dave came across to give good help, but Louis Orr up with the jumper.
Orr with 8, and they go back in front by 6. Approaching the 5-minute mark in the 4th and final quarter at Madison Square Garden. Milo Hamilton and Johnny Mengel with the action. And that foul as Daly went up to get that jumper, and he was fouled.
Daly's got to be careful. He's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Walker has fouled out. He came back in and got 2 fouls in a hurry.
Bulls need
baseball productions out to see Michael tonight. And he produced the Cub highlight film. Wouldn't go, and Corzine
on the bound.
Here comes Daly looking, pulls up, takes the jumper. No. Rebound King. Boy, that would have been a big bucket there. Could have cut it to 2. It's still a 4-point lead, New York. 107-103 Knicks. 4:25 remaining in the game.
Bernard
goes against everybody. And he doesn't get it. Corzine to save it. Gets it to Daly. Daly on the move, bringing it up in a hurry. Into the lane, slapped away, and a foul.
Younger, stronger, meaner Bulls. Michael Jordan and the new Chicago Bulls. They're a whole new breed. For years.
58 remaining in this game. New York with the ball and a 2-point lead. Sparrow against Daly.
I'm sure now you'll see both teams go to their clutch players. Bernard King for the Knicks.
Sparrow.
Michael Jordan for the Bulls. As Sparrow takes the jumper because Bernard was double-teamed, even by Sparrow's man as Sparrow had the ball.
Sparrow picks up 12 points with that bucket. Jordan moving, pulls up, puts it up anyway, and fouled. That's the way. Put it up.
Michael Jordan's learned very quickly that in the latter parts of the ball game, you're more apt to get the foul call.
The starting guard is already fouled out. Jordan at the line. Perfect. And he has 37 points. 3:26 remaining. And give him 38. At 16 at the half, he now has 38. It's a 2-point difference. Knicks 109, Bulls 107. Orr fakes it into Cummings, left hand. Hey, what's going on here?
Boy, he's an improved ball player. Came over from Dallas as a free agent and has really helped the Knicks, especially with all their injuries. He's averaging 14-3 a game, but playing like an all-star tonight. Dunk. Oh, David.
Man, Greenwood fell down. I hope he didn't hurt a knee or an ankle.
He had the avenue there to dunk. The Knicks got some help from the weak side, threw him off a little bit. No harm, though. The Bulls will have the ball out underneath their basket with 10 seconds remaining on the 24-second clock.
Greenwood, no. Corzine down, up, and good.
Boy,
Corzine has really played one of his better games tonight.
He really has. He's banged and bruised underneath the boards tonight. Really done a fine job on the offensive boards.
2-point game again. Corzine has 20. His high for the year is 22. Oh, broken up, but
Get the loose ball.
Picked up that loose ball again, but Cummings threw it away.
Cummings on a nice pass to the water coolers. Gives the Bulls a chance for a tie.
I thought they were going to get another one of those garbage collection jobs, but here come the Bulls with a chance to tie. 2:20 remaining in this game. Bulls trailing 111-109. Michael Jordan puts a move on Sparrow. They double team, and he shoots, and he was fouled. That almost dropped for Michael.
You know, you can hear the crowd hum as the Bulls bring the ball down the floor in anticipation of Michael getting it in a one-on-one situation. You have to be careful, though, not to get him too tired. There's a lot of time left in this game, 2:17. And when players get tired, they can't perform to their optimum.
Jordan gets the roll, and he has 39 points. He can tie it here. Jordan has tied it with his 40th point. 111-111. The Bulls have fought back from 9 down in this quarter. They fought back from 15 earlier. It's 111-111. But they go in front on the bucket by Orr, and he has 10. 113-111 New York. We've gone under the 2-minute mark. Corzine turns around, had room. Daly puts it up. Daly no. And taken down by Jordan. Corzine got away with a pushing foul. Jordan shoots. And no. Orlando had it. Touch last by Tucker. It'll be Bulls ball. Bulls got a break.
I think so. Ball hit on top of the bankboard
Here.
There's the shot. See it hit on top of the backboard. Roll down. Ooh, Bulls get a break as the ball is off Orlando Woolridge.
And I think the official was blocked on it and thought Tucker had touched it. Sparrow against Daly. King back out to Sparrow. 17-footer. No. And Greenwood with a board. Big board by David.
Double team down low by Daly on King. Left the jumper from Sparrow. He didn't hit it this time.
Greenwood to Daly. Daly spins, taken away by Orr. Orr could go all the way, and
what a play
by Jordan! Unbelievable! Jordan saying it went off Orr's knee. The official says no.
You talk about a leader. The other Bulls were lagging behind. Jordan sprinted down, made the fabulous play. I mean, these kind of plays are what make great players.
Here he comes.
Unbelievable, and it is off his foot.
It was. Jordan was absolutely right, but the official didn't give it to the Bulls this time. We're under a minute. 55 seconds remaining. Knicks with the ball in a 2-point lead. Alley-oop Cummings. Going to put a move on Corzine, and he got it. 20 points for Cummings. He has been a killer in some very strategic points. And
down for Michael Jordan on the weak side, but they're smart. They didn't let Daly have it.
Greenwood in trouble. Finally gets it away. Way down under to Jordan. Holy Toledo. Jordan with 42.
Little Hail Mary pass from Daly. Found Michael Jordan.
And Jordan really saved the pass. 42 points for Jordan. It's a 2-point game. New York leading by 2 with a half a minute remaining.
Knicks will probably run it down. There's 14 difference.
10 now on the shot clock. 22 on the big clock.
There it is.
King makes a move on Woolridge, pulls up. King got it. King's got 34. And timeout immediately. It's 117, 113. We'll keep it.
Does a nice job in getting the ball
away from Cummings.
And then for the dunk. Of course, we knew that was coming.
Now let's take a look at the King bucket that gave them the 4-point lead.
Well, you know what he's going to do. Go one-on-one here and swisheroo. There it is. The Bulls, however, will not be able to take the ball out at midcourt. We'll have to take it out at the end.
All right, Jordan. Clock running. 12 seconds remaining. Strip. Out of bounds. Touch last by off Jordan's foot. Off Jordan's foot.
Could be a case of Michael trying to do a little too much.
11 seconds remaining. New York will have the ball in a 4-point lead. 117-113. Knicks over Bulls.
Have to foul real quickly. Have to foul if you got a chance.
Sparrow still with the ball, and he grabbed him, and they didn't call it.
Well, I don't know why they didn't foul.
Now Jordan makes the foul to stop it. 3 seconds remaining, and it's all over.
Not much of a chance.